welcome back, and thank you so much for staying tuned to Y254. This is the Power Talk Show, and I am your host, Cheryl Blessing. So we've been having a very, very interesting conversation today with Shai and Tom. And story yalo imekuwa about navigating being single. How do you navigate it? Is it possible to be happy while you're single? And how long does it take for you to get over someone? So to wind up, I want to find out from you, how long do you have to be single for it to be like a red flag? Sasa ikweni wewe ndio the problem. Like, what's the timeline of, hey, I've been single too long, maybe I'm the problem. How long do you think that timeline is? And to wrap up the conversation, because we've talked about, I think, everything. We've covered so many things. But we also have this phrase of, saingine, you have to, if you really love someone, let go, you'll come back together, and probably if it's meant to be, it's meant to be, it's going to work out. Do you guys believe that's something that could happen, Tom?
No, hell no.
So
Kuja hapa tutaiforce. Nikikupenda tutaiforce. You need space.
What about like
wacha
wrong
niende kwa hiyo
timing?
room ingine nitarudi.
yeah, because
You don't
what
think
about
of wrong
that? Wrong
time?
timing. Maybe one of you is immature. Maybe you know where we're going, we're gonna be together. But there's certain factors that aren't just in alignment
not
in that
there
period.
yet.
Hey, then you're not going to be with someone else. The whole point is,
Yeah.
if that's the case, afadhali letu uende ukakuwe sister for a while, nitakukujia. I'll come back. Sitaki uende ukorogo huko.
Na wewe utakuwa priest in that period ama kunaendaje?
It's about you here. It's
Hey. Shida.
It's about you here, you know. Wewe
Yeah.
unaona siko mature. So in the meantime, enda tu pale ujifiche kwa tower.
Yeah.
I'll look for you because now there is no breaking up. At this point, unajua kupata mtu ni kazi wewe. Ndio uingie box, uanze kunitumia hizo messages, I can't live without you.
Hey, babe.
Imagine how long that takes for someone to trust you that much.
Yeah.
Ai, alafu unaniambia let's take a break ya nini jamani?
But what do you think, Shai? Do you think it's possible? Kwanza hiyo story ya let's take a break. Hiyo
From
break
what?
inakuanga ya
Inakuanga
legit
ya?
ama mmeenda mkiendanga.
Hiyo
And
naonanga ni ya
then, do you
kuenda.
think there's someone who genuinely, you know, this can work out, but the timing isn't right? Maybe I'm not where I need to be. He's not where he needs to be.
Yeah.
Maybe you've both had that conversations and you're aware. Like, let me circle it back to
The intenseness.
anangoja. Wait,
have
Tom
answered, don't
anangoja
worry.
jibu. Do you think it's possible for you to take maybe even years apart and then come back and be together?
Yes.
I think so.
Yeah.
Just to answer that, because, okay, a little tea, but there's someone I'm interested in right now, and I've known them for years.
Yeah.
Like I always felt like, oh, me and this person, like I don't know. I'm just like we could work. Like if we try it, like let's try it, right? So we're in the process of trying it, but then it's like, whew. But in my heart, I'm just like, I just feel like you could. And then there's a specific time of my life where I was living outside of Kenya, so it's like kind of long distance. But you're still deciding. You're still like, I don't know. So I feel like it can work.
Yeah,
So let
it's
me
possible.
ask, were you
It
seeing other
is.
people while you guys were taking
Yes,
that break?
we were all in our living. He was seeing other people. Like we're just moving. We're living, right? We hadn't clarified anything. Matter of fact, I didn't even know they had the same thoughts towards me until just recently. They were like, "Oh, wait, we actually have the same attraction to each other. Can this work?"
But there's that question ameuliza, we're in a relationship and then we're like, you know, this is not working at the moment, let's take a break.
I mean,
At
I don't
sijui 1 year.
understand those.
Yeah.
1 year for what?
Hiyo break hata inakuanga ni ukweli.
Me, I feel like you
Zii.
already have somebody. You're like,
Si ndio?
That's the thing, is
Hiyo ya
like,
break
wacha
inakuanga,
tupumzike kidogo nikajaribu huku kwingine.
kwingine.
Isipo work, I'll
Yeah.
come back.
I'll be back.
Do you know there was someone who was telling me a story? Hey, huyo mtu alijichomea tu kwa hiyo story. You see when you're talking to someone and then they're expressing about, because here ladies, let me just give you the tea. Ask men what happened in their last relationship, because the way you talk about your ex, for men and women, you do that when you're dating someone also. The way they talk about their ex shows you who they are. So I was talking to this guy and kulikuwa na vibe and everything was working out. Then why did he sit and tell me in his past relationship, one time he asked his girlfriend for like a 3-month break. And I was like, wow, that's so specific. Why 3 months?
It's like,
Like the
Exactly.
Wow, okay.
That's very specific. I was like, wow, why 3 months? You know, I just needed to figure out some things. I was unhappy.
months.
So I needed to know if I was unhappy because of her or because of something else. Yeah. And then apparently he got mad when the babes was seen on a date with someone else.
that's how it is. Like for men, that's
Yeah. He got mad and that
Yeah,
was now
can't
grounds
handle
for them to
Uchungu,
break up.
uchungu,
They can
uchungu.
never handle the same
I
thing.
know, the same thing they offer.
It could even be a milder version. Dead.
Ni
No,
ukweli.
no.
I agree.
Collapse.
Iwezi ati
Sindio?
sijui, but maybe huyo mtu wake alikuwa ametoka majua na come for 3 months.
Zizi. But okay, unaona hizo situations zote, si basi uambie tu mtu tuachane.
Nilikwambia aje, we don't like to just leave. Kuna
Yeah.
kongana hiyo, kuna something that you offer.
Yeah.
So I'm trying other things nione kama itaweza. Ikishindikana, I just come back and tell you, you know what, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ni kama umeka mtu pending. Just in case.
Just
Mwenye
in case.
nataka kibako.
Like unajaribu ku avoid it happen too.
No,
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't
worse
happen.
later.
Sometimes, hey, ask people out here, professionals. They'll tell you it never happens. Cameraman ni ukweli.
Umetafuta mtu wa kukusupport. The cameraman was actually
no.
about that life.
Nimefeel ni kama nimemguza. I was like, there's no way.
Umemwangalia mkakuwa na eye contact.
Wanna understand each other.
Yeah. Now, as we wind up this conversation, because we've gotten so many experiences, now let me take it back to some of the comments. Kuna mtu hapo alisema ati now unaweza post venye unataka kupost hivyo. Tebu, yo, is that healthy? Were you even in a relationship ama ilikuwa for the vibes?
But again, there are some rules and regulations that are needed in relationships. There is
Yeah.
a way ukiwa na mimi, you're a representation of who I am on your outside. You cannot be dressing in a certain type of way. There's some rules. You cannot be hanging out with some people. There's some relationships you cannot be having. So kuna watu wana feel like, because if I have to tell you, it means that you don't see the value in that. Hence the immaturity. Hata wewe unafaa uchukue tu break, utarudi less kwenye utagrow. Because sasa, let's say you're having male friends, you guys are going out on dates, but we are together. You get the point. So I have to tell you, like, don't do that. Don't dress in a certain type of way, because now you're attracting attention and you're kuwa nayo. Don't be posting in a certain way, because now people are on your DMs. People are, it's like you're trying to show people this is still available, you get?
Yeah.
But the moment...
And does it work both ways? Ama
sasa mimi naweza fanya nini nitavaa?
Wewe utaacha kuongelesha mabeshte zako wenye ni madem?
Ama naenda ku explore feed liked by.
Utanfollow hao
Sasa
madem.
hapo umekuja sana.
Hakuna tuni boka hiyo.
Hey, dada.
Umependa mtu alafu unamkuta ndio ako kwa like
likes.
sijui za nani.
Sasa Rihanna na sitawahi
Unashibika.
pata.
Azi, mbona una like?
It's Rihanna.
Nah, man.
It's Beyonce, jameni nini?
Unafikiria ASAP ana like picha za dem yako? Ama Jay-Z?
Makosa si yangu hapo.
Hiyo ndio jibu yetu. Now, as we wind up the conversation, we've just talked about what you can do, what you shouldn't do, and maybe at least to Milan. Now, circling back to what Shai said about having friends, it's important to keep your friends. There's some relationships and you feel like when you're in there, umedropu mtu juu ya chali yako. How important is it to keep your friends, especially your true friends, your tribe of people around you?
It's so important. I feel like they're your compass. And that's what I was saying, like, especially people who have seen you before, during and after, they're able to give you really good feedback about, like, the kind of person you're becoming, you know? They tell you, like, we really like who you are next to this person. Like, you've become more inspired. You do more of this. But now if they're like, these days you're a little quiet.
Yeah,
Everything okay? Like, you're just like, So your friends, oh my God, I actually heard that I was just scrolling on Instagram somewhere, and this lady was talking about a speech that was given during a wedding. And the mother was basically, you see, like when you have like an old couple, been married for 60 years, and they come, they're like, I have advice. You think they're going to like advise the couple.
Yeah.
She was like, both of you guys, keep your friends. That was literally the advice. It had nothing to do with their marriage. It was like, you need to have a life outside of just your partner.
Absolutely.
Like you guys will suffocate each other.
It's important.
It's so important. You can't forget those people.
What about it on the counter? Do you, because obviously you have your bros and all those
100%.
guys,
But you
do
see,
you open up about the struggle that you endure
in a relationship?
Like, the struggle of letting go or getting over your ex, especially
course,
when we bring it back to your first love? Do you talk about that, and do they help you get through those emotions?
First of all, in the aspect of keeping friends, before I even answer your question, by that I mean keep your female friends, I keep my male friends. Sawa? Does that make sense? Tuko in agreement. Thank you. Because now if you're in a relationship
to
with
make
me,
a pin.
time
inasonga ndio kwa maana tuko like.
So you cut off your female friends?
100%, because now wanakuja
What if
kufanya nini?
they work friends? What if your producer is female but you hang out?
We are not
And you've known each other for
Because now
years.
I'm in a relationship. What I was offering when I was single, I cannot offer it anymore.
But what is it you're
You know,
offering?
Yeah.
If
my
you guys were
presence,
friends,
I'm
Exactly.
even probably liking a few photos of you. We cannot do that.
But what is friendship
any
to you?
any relationship that I have with you, and my girlfriend needs to understand this is the relationship. If you're okay with it, sawa. But me, I'm not doing anything.
I feel like nyuma ya tent ndo tutauliza hii definition ya friendship vizuri vizuri.
We are men. We are men. Men will always make a move. If you're dating and I'm your friend, me, I'll just wait. Text her, huyo besti yako, chali umwambie, you know what, I've been thinking about it. They'll be like, I've been waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So you need to cut them off.
You need to
Exactly.
be aware. So as we're winding up, time imeisha. So let
Imeisha,
me just
Isha.
ask you guys to tell us where we can get you on social so that we can follow you, support you. Let me start with Shai.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can find me Shy Music on all social and streaming platforms. I make music, Afrofusion. Support me. Go like, stream, give me some comments, you know, engage. And yeah, thank you so much for having me.
I love that.
Yes.
Support Kenyan music, guys. We
Please.
always advocate for that. Tom, where can we get you? on
This
your
is my
socials?
camera.
Yeah.
So hi, you can catch me. My name is Tom Musembi. Every social media platform, yes. So just go there, see amazing content, beautiful things are happening every single day. And I am single, so you can also slide on the DMs. No heartbreaks over here. So yes, thank you.
Yeah, I like that. Hey, umesema shoot your shots.
100%. Wewe jitume kama uko na pesa lakini wewe jitume tu.
Hey. It's been a very, very interesting conversation. I have loved the guests we've had today, and I've enjoyed having the conversation with you as well. So it's time for us to wrap it up, but I hope you've gotten something from this conversation. It's okay for you to be single. Find things that make you happy through that period and reflect. Take a lot of time reflecting why your relationship ended, what you're looking for in your next relationship, and what you want out of whatever you're doing. So this is going to repeat tomorrow. This episode will repeat tomorrow between 1 and 2 p.m. It's also going to go up on YouTube, so be sure to check it out. But that's it for us for today. It's the end of March. So next week, it's going to be the first Thursday of April, and we'll have another very interesting conversation for you. So stay tuned. Every Thursday between 7 and 8, we are live on set. That's it for us. Have a lovely evening, and we'll see you guys next time.